The human digestive system is a complex and highly organized system responsible for breaking down the food we eat into smaller molecules that can be absorbed by the body to provide energy and essential nutrients. It consists of two main parts, the major organs and the accessory organs. The major organs include the mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, and large intestine, while the accessory organs include the liver, gallbladder, and pancreas. Digestion begins in the mouth, where the pH is around 7. Here, the teeth cut, tear, crush, and grind the food, increasing its surface area for faster chemical digestion. Salivary glands produce saliva, which moistens the food and contains an enzyme called salivary amylase or pateolin that begins the breakdown of starch into smaller polysaccharides. From the mouth, the food passes through the esophagus, a muscular tube located behind the trachea, which carries the food to the stomach with the help of wave-like movements called peristalsis. The esophagus is lined with mucus to lubricate the passage, and at its end lies the esophageal sphincter, a muscular valve that prevents stomach acid from flowing back into the esophagus. The stomach is a J-shaped muscular sac with inner folds called rugae that increase its surface area. Here, mechanical digestion occurs by churning the food, now called bolus, and mixing it with gastric juices containing hydrochloric acid, salts, enzymes, water, and mucus. HCl helps in breaking down food and killing harmful bacteria, while pepsin begins the digestion of proteins by breaking them down into smaller polypeptides. The acidic environment of the stomach has a pH of around 2, and a protective mucus layer prevents the stomach from digesting itself. Once the food is partially digested, it is converted into a semi-liquid form called chyme, which then passes through the pyloric sphincter into the small intestine. The small intestine is the main site for complete digestion and absorption of nutrients. It is divided into 3 parts: the duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. The duodenum, approximately 30 centimeters long, receives enzymes and bile from the pancreas and gallbladder, completing most of the digestion process. The inner walls of the small intestine are lined with villi and microvilli, which greatly increase the surface area for absorption. The jejunum, about 2.5 meters long, absorbs most of the nutrients, while the ileum, about 3 meters long, absorbs remaining nutrients and pushes waste toward the large intestine. Around 90% of digestion and absorption occurs in the small intestine, including the breakdown of proteins into amino acids by trypsin and chymotrypsin, lipids into fatty acids and glycerol by lipases, and carbohydrates into simple sugars like glucose by pancreatic amylase. Nutrients are absorbed into the bloodstream by various mechanisms, including simple diffusion, facilitated diffusion, active transport, and secondary active transport. For example, lipids diffuse passively, amino acids use active transport, glucose uses secondary active transport, and fructose uses facilitated diffusion. The remaining undigested material moves into the large intestine, which includes the cecum, colon, ascending, transverse, descending, and sigmoid, and rectum. The main functions of the large intestine are to absorb water, reabsorb salts when needed, and form solid stool for excretion. It also absorbs certain vitamins, such as vitamin K and biotin, produced by beneficial bacteria, and helps in maintaining pH balance by reducing acidity. The rectum stores waste temporarily before it is expelled through the anus. The accessory organs play a vital role in digestion even though they are not part of the direct digestive tract. The liver, weighing about 1.5 kilograms, produces bile, a greenish-yellow fluid containing bile salts and pigments that emulsify fats. The gallbladder stores and releases bile when fatty food enters the intestine. The pancreas produces enzymes that digest carbohydrates, proteins, and fats completely, and it also secretes bicarbonate ions to neutralize the acidic chyme from the stomach, maintaining an optimal pH of around 8 for enzyme activity. Together, these organs ensure the food is broken down into absorbable molecules like glucose, fatty acids, amino acids, glycerol, and nucleotides, which provide energy and nutrients essential for survival and growth.